The Art of Indifference in Women, a quiet power that changes your life. What if I told you that your true strength doesn't lie in pleasing everyone, nor in constant worry, but in a simple skill called the art of indifference? What if conscious indifference is the shield that protects your heart and liberates your energy at the same time? Indifference in women does not mean coldness, cruelty, or lack of emotion. On the contrary, it is a sophisticated art of choosing what deserves your attention and what doesn't. It's stopping the drain on your soul over battles that add nothing, understanding that not every comment deserves a response, not every look needs interpretation, and not every opinion should shake you. Many women grow up thinking they must please everyone: family, society, partners, even strangers. Over time, this effort becomes a heavy burden that steals confidence, plants anxiety, and keeps a woman in a constant state of alert. Here, the art of indifference becomes a profound inner shift. I choose myself first, without guilt. A woman who masters intelligent indifference does not raise her voice, over-explain, or justify herself unnecessarily. She knows when to withdraw, when to stay silent, and when to move forward without looking back. She understands that her worth is not measured by others' approval, but by inner peace and self-respect. In relationships, indifference becomes an attractive power. It is not deliberate neglect, but healthy balance. When a woman no longer ties her value to someone else's reactions, the dynamic completely changes. She becomes calmer, more grounded, more present. People are naturally drawn to those who don't beg for attention, but give it from a place of strength. In life in general, indifference teaches that failure is not the end, criticism is not a verdict, and setbacks are just stations along the way. Instead of punishing yourself, you learn to observe and move on. Instead of drowning in "what did they say?" you ask, "what do I want?" The art of indifference is not an escape from life, but a smarter engagement with it. It's living deeply without depletion, loving sincerely without losing yourself, caring but with boundaries that protect you. Ask yourself today, how many times have you drained your energy on things that didn't deserve it? And how much more beautiful could your life have been if you mastered the art of indifference? Maybe it's time to choose yourself. And choosing yourself is not selfish, it's conscious. A woman who doesn't understand indifference lives captive to expectations, reading expressions, interpreting silence, and taking responsibility for others' feelings. A woman who masters it understands a simple truth: not every battle is yours, and not every problem must be solved by you. Indifference is not built overnight, it's forged through experience. When situations you thought were guaranteed let you down, when giving more doesn't always meet gratitude, you start to reorder your priorities. You learn to say no without long explanations, to step back quietly, and continue your path without needing justification. A wise, indifferent woman doesn't enter arguments to prove herself, because she already knows her value. She doesn't chase fickle attention or cling to passing words. She understands that those who want her will feel her presence without asking, and those who don't, no amount of effort will convince. Here, freedom is born. Freedom from attachment, waiting, and heart-draining energy. With this freedom comes the greatest transformation. Energy returns to you. Your focus sharpens. Your decisions become calmer. Your intuition stronger. You are no longer torn between pleasing this one and appeasing that one. You are present with yourself, your ambitions, and your life. You become a woman who cannot be easily provoked, defeated by words, or manipulated by moods. The art of indifference does not erase femininity, it deepens it. It grants that quiet, magnetic calm and a silent authority that cannot be bought. Femininity that knows when to smile, when to step back, and when silence speaks louder than 1,000 words. And in the end, remember this well: indifference is not about not feeling, it's about feeling, then choosing yourself despite everything. Ask yourself honestly,
Are you ready to stop draining yourself daily and live with a heart that isn't drained, a mind that isn't provoked, and a spirit that knows exactly when to care and when to move on? If the answer is yes, you are no longer the same. You are a woman who knows her power. The art of indifference frees you from the illusion of control, that illusion that makes you think you have to fix everything, contain everyone, understand every action, and analyze every word. The truth is much simpler. Some things are left alone. Some people are observed from a distance, not approached, and some feelings are respected, but never allowed to rule your life. And when you master this art, your presence changes, your steps carry weight, your gaze gains depth, your silence gains meaning. You no longer explain yourself, chase clarity from a confused person, or wait for appreciation from someone who cannot see. You simply move forward. And here's the beautiful paradox. The less attached you are, the more your value rises. The less you strive to prove yourself, the greater your impact. The more you master indifference, the more attractive you become, not because you pretend, but because you are complete within yourself. The art of indifference in women is not cruelty, it's self-compassion. Not escape, it's conscious choice. Not weakness, it's strength that doesn't need to be displayed. Strength that knows when to love, when to step back, and when to let things take their natural course. And in the end, remember this well. You don't need to be everything to everyone. It's enough to be everything to yourself. And the most important question I leave you now is, what is the first thing you will stop caring about to finally start caring for yourself? Here, the true art of indifference begins.